way of the Blu-Rays, making inroads in the collection. Hey, there is some great stuff here, some great titles. Let's spread some Blu-ray cheer. Yeah, a lot of DVDs I picked up when I was away in Berwick Upon Tweed, and I made a trip out to Wooler. It is so cool. And there is a lot of great titles, a lot of great scenery and style. It is such a treat to go to Berwick Upon Tweed. And I went away and I had a good time away. I went away, had a good trip there and visits to stay. It was so relaxing and it was satisfying. I went away for a few days and I watched some Blu-Rays. It was great watching all these titles. Went to some charity shops and it was great. It was magic. There was a lot of great weather. There's still some great weather now. We gotta remember there is a lot of things to see with all the great scenic views around. Hey, getting the word around about town in going over there. I'm coming down. Yeah, I'm going down to Berwick Upon Tweed, the great town in Northumberland, and it is all absolutely sound, cause I went round to a lot of the great scenic views. Went to a park and I went for somewhere for a brew. This is the way, the magic of the day, and to top it all off, buying some Blu-Rays and DVDs and VHS, yeah, VHS, video, cassette, whoa. Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. So yeah guys, I am back, in the house, Sammy G in the house. Guys, I had a very good time away back at my parents'. I went away for a few days. Watched a lot of movies when I was there, and it was lovely to see my mum and dad as well. We all had a great time. I think we had a chicken dinner at the weekend, and yeah, we were just watching some TV as well. I was watched some films, but I think I was catching up on season 3 of Squid Game as well. I think I've got 2 episodes left of that now, I believe. And yeah, went for some scenic walks. The weather's just been absolutely mind-blowing. It's been utterly marvellous over here in the northeast, and yeah, we've just had a great spring and we're already off to a banging summer, so happy days. It's just happy-go-Larry. The weather it's just been tidy, it's been dapper. What's not to love? Also, guys, yeah, just did some. I started a new book as well. Been doing a bit of reading, and yeah, also just been listening to a lot of hip hop. Been listening to a lot of hip hop as well. Yeah, me, Scott, and Carlos, we've just been having some great hip hop discussions of late, and yeah, been recommended a lot of banging hip-hop albums from Carlos as well, so thank you so much, Carlos, if you're watching, matey. And Scott's been recommending some awesome hip-hop albums as well, so yep, been on the hip-hop train of late, and it's perfect weather. You know, when I'm spring, summertime, I always love to listen to a lot of hip-hop music around this time of year as well, and all year round. Can't get enough of it, hip-hop. So yeah guys, now I'm gonna just go through, now I was gonna showcase to you guys the stuff I bought in Whitley Bay last week. However, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I have got a bit of a habit of doing so now. So, yeah, I'm going to try and keep this a bit shorter and sweet like compared to the length time of my other videos. And, yeah, I've got a couple Blu-rays, some great DVDs and some VHS tapes. So, grab yourself a cuppa, guys, and let's get on with the show. I'm going to start with a couple of Blu-rays, then show the DVDs, and then taking it all home with the VHS. Just a couple of deliveries, guys. Well, there's one Blu-ray, sorry, I did buy when I was back in Berwick. This one I did receive in the post, and I've been wanting to get a lot more like music related films, or even on Blu-ray or DVD, absolute sound either way. And this film I do remember really enjoying, actually. Dylan Moran, Jodie Whittaker, Richard Dormer in this film. It's set in Ireland, about a record shop, and yeah, set in the 70s. Really cool, like a movie, this one, about Terry Hooley, and yeah, this is about him opening this record shop as well, and that is good vibrations. Yeah, decent film, guys. Really enjoyed this one. This was a pretty good solid music related movie, this one. I really did had a good time with this one. Only seen it the once, and that was on DVD maybe it's about 6 years ago, so I am overdue a rewatch of that one. Good vibrations. I bought this from an absolute bargain, this one, guys, for the sum of 100 pennies, a pound. And yeah, I found this cheap as cheerful for £1, new and sealed from the Far Place charity shop in Berwick, and that is Pretty Woman for £1. Absolutely delighted with that one, guys, for a brand new, spanking new Blu-ray copy of Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts looking pretty damn foxy on that cover. She's looking damn fine, if I may say so. Damn fine. Yeah, so yeah, really awesome movie, this one, guys. Really enjoyed this one. I haven't seen it about 3 years ago when I last watched this one, so I am overdue a bit of a rewatch of this one, but do remember enjoying that one, and it'll be good to revisit that one. Yeah, so guys, a few almighty DVDs here, and yeah, so I now, this was one that came through the post, and I went onto World of Books website, and this DVD is very hard to come by nowadays, and I took up the chance of this. I bit the bullet, and it was looking like it was a Region 2 DVD as well. So I thought, yep, I'm having that for £6, because this is a bit of a rarity now. I have struggled to find this for some time on eBay, but one listing came up, and I went to the World of Books website, and this is part of my Steven Soderbergh collection, Steven Soderbergh kick that I'm on at the minute, and that is the Underneath with Peter Gallagher. So this looks quite interesting. We'll read the premise. So Peter Gallagher, I don't know any relation to Noel or Liam. See what I did there? Oh, there's Rory Gallagher as well. And Peter Gallagher, Elizabeth Shue and Joe Dan Baker star in this provocative thriller from which no one escapes unscratched. Michael Chambers is a drifter and a charmer living on his good looks and luck. When he returns to the place he calls home, he is greeted by a mother starting her new life, a brother driven by jealous rage, and Rachel, the woman he left behind. In a frantic attempt to get Rachel back, Michaels makes a desperate and very dangerous deal. When passion ignites into obsession, a game of who do you trust spins a deadly web of intrigue and murder. From Steven Soderbergh, director of Traffic and Ocean's 11, comes a masterfully calculated tale of deception and betrayal where the tensions mounting on the surface are nothing compared to the fury of emotions lying underneath. So yeah, guys, this sounds well up my street, and this it's one of Steven Soderbergh's early works as well, from 1994. So this could possibly be his third or fourth feature-length film, but absolutely delighted to took up the chance and bit the bullet and get this like off the bat, and made no regrets doing so, because this is a bit of a rarity now, a bit of a long out print title, and yeah. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to put this on the table, and then it's kept underneath. There we go. It's been kept underneath Pretty Woman. Oh, matron. The underneath, though, that is one of many Steven Soderbergh films I am yet to check out, indeed. Right, guys, I didn't get chance, sadly, to check out the first 18 movies of this, but I did check out Table 19. See what I did there? I've missed this, guys, telling all these dad jokes on the channel. But this one, yeah, I got from the Far Place charity shop in Berwick, and this was pennies, guys. I think this was, like, maybe it's about 50 pence or something on DVD, and, it could have been 20 pence, guys, I think, because I did get a couple of other DVDs in that same bundle as well, so. But yeah, I watched this the other night, guys, and I quite enjoyed it. This was a pretty charming little film, this one, that clocks in for under 80 minutes. And yeah, you got a good cast of Anna Kendrick, who's very nice on the eye, Lisa Kudrow, Craig Robinson, who most notable played Daryl in The Office US, Stephen Merchant, June Squibb, and Tony Laurie, yeah, so really good cast to this one. Yeah, decent little film, this one, guys. It takes place at a wedding, and yeah, it's kind of like a bit of a character-driven film where each character is kind of like talking out their problems as well at this table, at this wedding. Yeah, it was a decent soundtrack, actually. Really enjoyed the soundtrack. So that's Table 19. 19. This one I haven't seen, guys, but this is from the same director of Spellbound. Am I gonna have to sing again? Spellbound, Spellbound, oh, Spellbound. Yeah, this is a film called Rocket Science. So this has been compared to the film Election, Rushmore, and The Squid and the Whale. So, yep. And this is 97 minutes. So, yeah, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good sort of like coming-of-age movie, this one, that takes place at this school. And it's been, compared to films like Election, Rushmore, and The Squid and the Whale. So, yeah. Read a bit about the premise, guys, and it does look like an interesting one. That's the film Rocket Science. Right, guys, and then was that the other one? Was that all I picked up from the Far Place charity shop in Berwick? Was there another one? I think there was another one, actually. I think there's a couple more, actually. So the other one I picked up was a film called Scorched with Alicia Silverstone. Very nice on the eye again. Rachel Lee Cook, Woody Harrelson, and John Cleese. So, pretty good cast to this one, guys. And this one came out in 2006. A bit about the premise is when 3 employees plan to rob the bank they work at the last weekend, it quickly emerges that none of them knows about the others. Meanwhile, a local clothing store employee has plans for revenge against a local millionaire. So, yeah, this clocks in for an hour and a half. And, yeah, I haven't heard about this film until I spotted it in that charity shop. So, yeah, interesting, good stuff. Yeah, this has got a really good cast in it, though. This is Dennis Quaid, Sarah Jessica Parker, Elliot Page, and Thomas Hayden Churchin, and that's the film's smart people. So, Dennis Quaid plays Lawrence Weatherhold, a brilliant and self-absorbed professor who has alienated his son, played by Ashton Holmes, his daughter, into an acid-friendless overachiever. After a hit to the head, he falls for a doctor and former student Janet, and at the same time, his brother unexpectedly shows up at his door, low on cash and needing a place to stay. So yeah, that might be a bit of a decent film, that one. Need to check that out as well. A Man on Wire, that film. And then is there something else? Oh, I've got a couple of advertisements on there. Interesting. There's Awake. I didn't think much to that film. I was going to say the film Awake. I'm all like I was falling asleep watching that because it was a bit shite. And then there's the film, what's this one? The Shanghai Kiss. I've not heard of that film. Tattoo You. Vinny's Back. I've heard of that one. Oh yeah, Priceless. Yeah, I've been wanting to check out for some time. That's got the same actress from Amelie in it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that one's smart people. This film I picked up on the strength of watching Warren Goose's movies. Warren spoke really highly of this film, and it was similar to... I remember Warren talking about this film a couple of years ago, and it sounds now similar to a film called The Taste of Things, which came out last year, and that's a film called Babette's Feast. It's like a cooking movie, a French movie, I think. Now, this has had a artificial eye curse on Blu-ray release, but for 50 pence, guys, see how I get on with it first for the sum of 50 pence, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. This is, yeah, French. I think it's... so the character Babette is French, and it's set in a Danish town. So yeah, that looks really interesting, and I think it's going to be like some sort of like cooking related movie. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I love world cinema, guys. Some of my favourite films ever are foreign language films, so looking forward to checking that one out. And this film, you could say, is a piece of cake. See what I did there? Again, this looks like some sort of cheesy American rom-com, so definitely gonna be well up my street, this one, guys. And yeah, you could say it could be the icing on the cake. There we go. A romantic comedy to celebrate. This has got Heather Graham in it, and yeah, this is, what's the premise of this one? The bride's always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Pippa flies home for yet another wedding. Jet-lagged and late, she downs one martini too many and flirts with every guy in sight. It's a disaster made worse when Pippa discovers her publisher dad urgently needs a new editor for one of his magazines. She volunteers only to discover the job is her idea of hell. She's in charge of wedding bells. Can the freewheeling Pippa cope with working 9 to 5? Can she bring herself to write about frocks and frills? And how will she handle a daily reminder that at 25 she's still well and truly on the shelves? Yeah, so this did look like a decent one from the premise, guys, and it was in for £2 for a pound bundle, so that is the film Cake. wouldn't mind some red velvet or carrot cake right now. And then, oh, I think this one I did pick up. Did I get this right, guys? Oh, this was the other one I picked up at the Fireplace charity shop in Berwick Upon Tweed. And this is a film called Picture Perfect with Jennifer Aniston and Kevin Bacon. Oz Pizza, play tender, a guy would say. Kevin Bacon sandwich. There you go, Pete. I thought you'd approve of that one. So yeah, I read a bit about this premise. As adorable as she is ambitious, Kate is determined to turn her mid-level advertising job onto executive position, and are equally determined to get Sam, the agency's ultra Romeo, who prefers affairs with attractive women. She achieves both goals by pretending she's getting married to Nick in the nick of time, a man she met at a wedding and barely knows, but her carefully constructed fictional life comes face to face with reality when her boss wants to meet Nick, sending Kate's personal and professional worlds spinning out of control. Personal and professional worlds spinning out of control. Try saying that after 38.5 pints. Yeah. Looks good. I love a bit of Jennifer. So yeah, we'll see how that film goes. And then the last DVD. Now we're getting on to the stuff that I bought when I was at well, actually, guys, there's a couple of these VHSs I bought in Berwick, but we're gonna, I'll tell you what, I'll show this stuff first. So basically, guys, on Saturday, me and my dad went to for a trip out to Wooler in Northumberland. Beautiful place, actually. You know, it's a lovely scenic place, like a nice village place in Northumberland. And me and my dad went to a few charity shops. We went to a lovely cafe as well. It was absolutely great. And yeah, I really loved all the banter with the bus driver as well. That was awesome. And yep, went for a nice Saturday father and son time into Wooler. It was great. So yep, I managed to go to the Fireplace charity shop in Wooler, and came away with, I think, about 4 VHS tapes, but there was 5 in total. And there's 2 VHS tapes that I did pick up when I was at the Fireplace charity shop in Berwick. But the last DVD I got was a film called True Identity with Lenny Henry and Frank Langella. And this is directed by Charles Lane. So yeah, this looks like an interesting one. I think it was Andy at Forgotten World of Movies. I remember him talking about this film before. So yeah, look forward to checking this one out. That's True Identity. And yeah, got a decent cast. And Charles Lane is a director and want to get more into his work. So yeah, that is the film True Identity. Now, guys, getting on to the VHS tapes. I tell you what, I'll move those further forward. I'll put the DVDs and Blu-rays there. There we go. And then, yeah, there we go. So, guys, I will start with, I tell you what, this is so unprofessional. Sorry, guys, about this. I'll show the VHS tapes that I bought like in Berwick from the Fireplace charity shop. Both of these VHS tapes came from the Fireplace charity shop in Berwick. So this one now completes my Basil Faulty Towers VHS collection. And yep, I've got both seasons on VHS now, and the 3 other VHS tapes in this sort of line, this format, I got from where was it again? North Shields, their Fireplace charity shop, and that is, yep, Faulty Towers with Basil the Rat, communication problems, which is one of my favourite Faulty Towers episode about the horse betting episode. You know nothing about the horse. Love that episode, guys. So funny. And Manuel, who just plays along and he goes, I know nothing. Ah, great episode that. The anniversary, yeah. Great bundle of episodes. And now, I am now complete on all things Basil Faulty on VHS there. So, and a nice blue BBC label there as well. Possibly my favourite Mike Leigh film. I did get this from the Far Place charity shop as well, and there is, to my knowledge, a screening of this at God, when is it again? I think it's a week on Sunday. Oh, it looks like I'm about to regenerate there, doesn't it? This is getting shown at the Star and Shadow Cinema, like on Sunday, next Sunday, and that is, yeah, in Heaton, Newcastle, yeah, and that is Secret and Lies from Mike Leigh. Absolutely brilliant film, guys. I've got the Blu-ray, Criterion Blu-ray of this. This went up for 5 Oscar nominations, 3 BAFTA awards. Absolutely great film with Timothy Spall, Brenda Blethyn, Marianne Jean Baptiste. Yep, so great film. Superb acting, absolute stellar acting to this one, guys. And like a lot of Mike Leigh films, guys, a lot of the characters are not happy bunnies, but it is still a great watch for the acting alone. That's Secrets and Lies. Then onto the VHS bundle from, are all these from? Yeah, all of these are from Wooler. So, yep, six. Oh, I thought it was 5. 6 VHS tapes from Wooler. So yeah, guys. First point of protocol was to go to the Far Place in Wooler, and I came away with, I think it was 4 VHS tapes. The first one is Three Kings, with George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and Ice Cube. So, yep, this is from David O. Russell, who's done a couple other films as well, and US ground troops think it's high time to enjoy life a little. Celebrations in full flow. Special Forces veteran Major Archie Gates has other things in mind. A captured map revealing the location of millions of dollars of stolen gold. With a band of soldiers in tow, including Troy and Conrad and Sergeant Elgin, Gates heads into the desert and straight into the heart of a desperate civil war. One misadventure leads to another, alternating between the grim reality of torture and dark humour until the 4 soldiers' missions changes radically, becoming an action-packed adventure you'll never forget. So, yeah, that one. Great to get that on VHS. I think I would watch this one on VHS, to be fair. And that's what the condition looks like, guys. Pretty rocking condition, if you ask me. So there's that one. Three Kings. Then we have this one, meant to be a really fun movie with Arnie in it, and that is with Arnie and James Belushi in Red Heat. So, yep, looking forward to watching this one. It looks like a fun action movie, directed by Walter Hill as well. So Walter Hill is got a great, vast catalogue of movies, and yeah, it looks like a fun action movie, this one, for Red Heat. And what's really cool about this, we think it's going to be the cassette, and there, it's in this, housed in here as well, guys. And we'll take the tape out, and there we go. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll look at some of the other advertisements there, guys. So if I can get this back in, that's what she said. Then the slogan on this film says, Moscow's toughest detective, Chicago's craziest cop. There's only one thing worse than making them mad, making them partners. So yeah, why not give that one a go? And speaking of Arnie, yet again here, this film has been getting a bit of buzz of late because there has been the latest Blu-ray release of this, I believe, over in here in the UK, and that is the film titled End of Days. Includes over 20 minutes of bonus footage. Yeah, so this one is about Arnie takes on his most fearsome forever, Satan himself. Arnie plays ex-cop Kane, who unwittingly finds himself caught in a terrifying struggle between the human incarnation of evil and an innocent young woman chosen to be the mother of the Antichrist. Oh, wow, yeah, so this looks a really dark film, this one, guys. This could be very different for Arnie as well, so I'll be intrigued to see what this film is like. A couple other films on here as well. This has got The Sixth Sense and The 13th Warrior. I'll definitely look at the first 12 films before checking that one out, because I've heard the 13th film is absolute pants. But yeah, there's that one, The End of Days. Let's pull that. Yeah, I'll put that there, guys. I hope that's not going to fall off. Then, the last one from the Far Place charity shop in Wooler. Absolutely delighted to get this. This is not in the best condition, admittedly, but it's great to get it in this big box edition of Matilda, in this lovely yellow case, and childhood classic. I've grown up with this one. Definitely one of my favourite Roald Dahl adaptations as well. This is starring and directed by Danny DeVito. And you've got Pam Ferris, Mara Wilson. Whatever happened to her, by the way? Rhea Perlman and Beth David. So, yeah. Great film. They did do a remake a couple of years ago as well, which I've heard was not too bad. And again, guys, in pretty rocking condition, I would say. In this lovely, like yellow case as well. So that is Matilda. Lovely film. I love that. Grew up with that one. And then guys, I then went over to the, I think it was the RSPCA shop, the hospice shop, and there was a back room with like loads of it was DVDs, and there was a couple of Blu-rays and a stack of VHS in the corner over there in the corner, and I made good recognition of that, and to see if there was any VHS tapes worth taking back with me to Blythe. And the first thing I spotted was this awesome VHS copy of The Commitments from Alan Parker, Irish film. So yeah, Geordie, if you're watching this, I'm assuming you've seen this film, but yep, this is an absolutely brilliant music-related film. I really do like this. And it's a really good film, this one, and about this band, soul music as well. I haven't seen it for probably getting on about 10 years or something, but yes, I do remember really, really enjoying this one. It's a lot of people's, like, one of people's favourite films from, like, the 80s and stuff. So, yeah, from Alan Parker, that is The Commitments. And, guys, I have saved probably the best one for last, and my second favourite film of all time. Do many films get better than this nowadays. Like, newer releases, is there ever going to be a film that will ever top this, in my opinion? Probably not. It's just going to be always hard to beat this. Not many movies get better than this, guys. Since this came out, there's been a lot of brilliant movies that's come out since then, of course there have, but this is just a whole nother level, this one, and that is the almighty Shawshank Redemption on VHS. What can I say that hasn't been said? This is just absolute cinema perfection, this one, guys. A film that did so well through Blockbuster at the time, and, you know, was making the rounds, like, on home video, and it is just absolute masterclass. This movie is. It was nominated for 7 Academy Awards. How this didn't win anything at the Oscars, guys, is beyond me, because, yeah, this is just one of the absolute greatest films ever put to screen. Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, the friendship between Andy Dufresne and Red, the whole side story with Brooks, and the score from Thomas Newman, the way the film is played out through decade after decade, it is just an absolute marvelous movie. It is just perfection. Cinema at its finest, in my opinion. Just absolutely love it. This is how you do a prison drama as well. It is the pinnacle of prison dramas in movies. It is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen Shawshank Redemption, guys, where have you been? This is just absolutely flawless. You gotta watch it if you haven't checked this one out. It is, yeah, just fantastic, sublime. And some other advertisements there. And then we have Jason and the Argonauts. There's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I wouldn't mind checking that one out at some point. And then we've got The Man from Laramie. Yeah, that's a Jimmy Stewart Western. That's I think that's on the Eureka label. I think Roy has spoken about that one before. Last Action Hero, Groundhog Day. So yeah, some other cool movies on there. And that's what the VHS tape looks like, in pretty tidy condition. Happy days. So yeah, I thought I'd save the best one for last. My second favourite film of all time, and it's #1 spot on the top 250 on the IMDb for a reason. Shawshank, bloody ace indeed. So guys, that is, if I can get this, let's see if I can do this again. So guys, that is all the titles I have added to the Sammy G collection of late. Yeah, do let me know, guys, have you seen any of these titles and what's your thoughts on them? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. Great to be back, guys. And yeah, this is a great way to come back to the channel, and yeah, to show you guys what has made inroads into the ever-growing Sammy G collection. So yeah, guys, if you've seen any of these titles or you own them in your collection, is there any of these titles you plan on checking out? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below, and I'll be back for more content soon. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.